Hi, my name is Craig Cecilio. I am the CEO and founder of Diversity Fund, a fintech platform that serves the everyday investor. This is my YouTube series where I discuss trending topics in fintech and the wealth creation space. If you find these topics interesting, please hit the subscribe button. So today we're going to talk about how does overburdensome regulations impact fintech. This is a great subject for today. I really want to talk a lot about this. And well, if you're around today, you're really seeing the regulation come in, especially being driven by the head of the SEC, Mr. Gensler, with cryptocurrency across the board. You're seeing those prices just drop drastically across all the currencies out there. Cryptocurrency is fintech. And you're looking at that and you're going, wow, some of that is predictable. You need to have some sort of regulation in a new asset class. However, some of these regulations is making businesses just kind of go bankrupt at the end of the day. So it's very interesting in how the levers that the government is able to pull, and they pulled this lever. It's like, hey, how could I really regulate this? And how it affects these businesses, which these businesses have raised large amounts of money, have a lot of customers, and it's kind of a domino effect here. We're going to increase the regulation here. We're going to put some stress on your business to operate. And lo and behold, your business may go bankrupt. And then the customers, mainly consumers, are going to be hurt by that. So it's like this cycle. It's just kind of this cycle that just kind of doesn't make sense. And, with anything new, that is maybe what we need here is list stuff is new. Is there's really no kind of rules going in. Everyone the rules are being formed after the fact. And this is with cryptocurrency and understanding blockchain technology. And this is also kind of trickling down into other areas of fintech as well, because they're just not going in and regulating just cryptocurrencies across the board here. And so with that happening, you're seeing a lot of that stuff in the news today. And that's really putting a stress on a lot of businesses. And the timing couldn't be any worse because at the same time, you have this out of control inflation going on. And we also can't come out of the pandemic here. We have a war going on. We still have supply chain issues. It's an utter mess. And throwing the regulation on top, there's theories out there, but it's almost a tool that the government has, this current administration has, kind of to really slow down the economy. And maybe they're thinking, hey, this is the way for us to kind of slow down the economy to get inflation under control. However, there has to be innovation. Innovation needs to be allowed. That is the American dream. We're innovators here. And so, we understand there has to be regulation. There has to be regulation. You have to protect against bad actors and people out there who are defrauding people. We understand that is necessary. Also, there has to be a balance to let innovation happen. When things kind of get really frothy, like they were these last 2 years with these huge valuations on companies, you kind of get to the point where you want to kind of get that under control a little bit, and regulation can do that. And there's other mechanisms and tools you can use to do that as well. So there is a need for it. However, you don't want to stop innovation. That's what we are. We're kind of a country of entrepreneurs here, and there has to kind of be a balance. So, I've always kind of gone at the end of the day, regulation is necessary. However, it needs to be done in a way where you could allow innovation for people. And I'm always go, why can't we regulate through education? I'm big about educating at the end of the day, is educating the consumer, educating people how things work. And I think it should be more, not as so acrimonious between these parties and horns are locked, but it should be more partners. How do we work with each other? How do we work with these agencies? How do we work with consumers? How do we create guidelines that's win-win for everybody here at the end of the day? Because now you have all these people who have invested in cryptocurrency, and I have some close friends who have done it at the time period, and they lost a lot of money at the end of the day, and it really, really hurts them. And then there's other people who lost money, it doesn't hurt them at all. Like for myself, for instance, I invested some money and too high, and I didn't make anything from it, but I didn't put a lot into it because I knew it was very speculative in nature. But some people don't know it's that speculative, but they have a right to take that gamble. You can't take that away from them. So therefore, how do you regulate it and how do you educate people about that? And that's something that Uh, it's been a kind of an age-old battle. It's almost like when the market gets really, really hot, then the regulation comes in, and then people start losing money, and here we are again. It's the same kind of repeat rinse pattern. And I think the best way to do this is if we come together, businesses, regulators, consumers, and kind of figure this out, because this is a repeat pattern. And you understand there is some political undertones here, and I think that's the kind of thing that we need to stop doing at the end of the day, is doing this for, hey, I'm doing this for my constituents. Well, your constituents is everybody. You need businesses to be in place. You need consumers to have opportunities. You need the government to have some kind of processes and regulation in place. But, it's just this relationship where it's like you're attacking people and doing that. That doesn't have to happen. And it keeps happening. It's last cycle, it happened with that, increased regulation with that. So, at the end of the day, it really kind of prevents innovation. And so we just kind of have to work and find a better way not to deal with this every market cycle. Because, at my age, I've seen this happen 3 or 4 times now. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. It keeps happening again and again, the same thing. So anyway, that's today's topic. Love to talk more about it. I could talk this one for hours about it. So appreciate you for hanging out. And thank you for watching. And if you like this, please hit the subscribe button. And thanks again for watching.